Thanks for being with us on this Tuesday night. I'm Louis Donnelly. New information as we come on tonight. Fire officials say they still have a long way to go as a massive blaze is still burning in a Queens apartment building. Several people are hurt and more than 200 displaced tonight with no signs of returning to their homes. Angie Gonzalez is live from Jackson Heights with the very latest for us. Angie?
Yeah, Louis, this 8-alarm blaze still active. 21 injuries reported, 5 civilian injuries, 16 injuries to firefighters, including 3 firefighters that suffered burns. None of those injuries, fortunately, are believed to be life-threatening, but fire officials say that they're going to be here through the evening and possibly into the days to come. Fire officials say the blaze began on the 6th floor of 8907 34th Avenue at around 1 Tuesday afternoon, then spread to Building B of the 150-unit apartment building at 8911 34th Avenue. 10-year-old Kayla was on the floor below where the fire started and was alerted to the situation by a neighbor. She grabbed her dog Hachi before fleeing the building.
I asked a lady what's happening, like, why are you going down? She told me there's fire. So then I completely got my dog and I called my mom because that was the only thing. I was home alone.
On the street outside, amid hundreds of onlookers from the neighborhood and more than 400 firefighters responding to the scene, she found a family member, but couldn't help but wonder what will happen now.
I feel kind of nervous and sad because that was like the only house we had and now we don't know where to go.
A number of residents narrowly escaped with their own lives, but wouldn't leave without their pets in tow. Kimberly and her mother were on the same floor where the fire started.
We were on the way out when the roof, I don't know if it was the roof, it collapsed. I got scared, I started screaming. My mom started screaming. We just grabbed the pets and we just headed out. A dog, a bird, and our turtle's actually over there somewhere.
Fire Commissioner Daniel Nigro's initial report of how the fire spread supports Kimberly's account.
The fire advanced quickly into that, what we call the cockloft, the area between the ceiling and the roof. Those fires tend to spread rapidly. This did. It engulfed the entire cockloft of the A wing, which is the side of the building.
The smoke also spread and caused hazy conditions for several blocks near the scene. Firefighters focused on fighting the flames, but additional support will be needed in the response to this massive fire. Community members did their part to help out, setting up this pickup area themselves near the fire, where donations could be dropped off and picked up, and residents could get a bite to eat.
I tried to put myself in their shoes, and I think I never thought twice. Shame on us if we didn't do anything, but that's what neighbors are for, just to be here and to help one another.
It means the world to those who've now lost everything they know and own.
I've been crying the whole day. It's really sad. Cause you never think that you're gonna lose everything out of nowhere. And you have to start over, especially if you're an immigrant and you have no family here, so it's really hard.
There will be many, many families will be needing a place to stay.
And Louis, so many stories like that. Fire officials tell us that 90 families were displaced by this fire. A total of 240 civilians are going to need to find a place to stay tonight. They will be helped by the Red Cross in doing so. In Jackson Heights, Angie Gonzalez, New York 1. Louis, back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Angie.